Hey guys, what is up? Redneck Crypto coming at you with another daily update. Today is January 5th, 2018, and we got some big crypto news today, some big movers, both ups and downs, and that keeps shaking. Sorry about that. Also, I would like to say the Crypto Kitty giveaways will temporarily be on pause. I'm having to acquire more kitties. However, I'm not sure if it's just me or if everyone's having issues, but it doesn't matter what kitty I try to buy. I've tried to buy plenty, and I've been kind of testing around with cheap ones right now to see if it's working, but no matter what I've been setting the gas price to, it's been failing, and I've been losing a lot on the transactions, because even if they fail, you do not get your gas back, or the Ethereum you spent on your gas. So I've wasted like 20 bucks trying to buy crypto kitties in the past 24 hours, and I'm not sure what the issue is, but we will continue those later on. But you can continue to leave your crypto kitty address down below in each daily video, and we will just pick up where we left off and pick a person for each video, and just go from there. But for right now, that will be on hold until whatever this issue is gets resolved with CryptoKitty. Alright, so on to the biggest news. Ripple was rejected by Coinbase. I personally saw this coming. Ripple's seen a 15.57% decrease in value in the last 24 hours. And I hate to say it, but that was a big reason Ripple ran up like it did, and that's a big reason it's going to come back down a good bit like it has already. Today it was worth about 365 at its peak, and oops, that's what I meant to do, and it dropped all the way down to 308, which it is right now. And it actually saw a max of like 381, and yeah, 381 seems to be its all-time high, and it's almost down, what's it down, 73 cents from its all-time high. That's a big difference. You know, it bumped up because, you know, rumors, Coinbase. You know, people are going to want to buy this because it's cheap and it's going to be on Coinbase. People are going to want to buy, you know, 1,000 Ripple instead of, you know, a part of a Bitcoin, which would be true. Most likely, a lot of people would do something like that. I have a person I work with who has been wanting to get into cryptocurrency lately, and I've been talking to him about it a little bit, and he said he set up a Coinbase account, and he wanted to buy like 3 Litecoin. I think that's what he said, because he couldn't afford a Bitcoin or Ethereum. That's what he said. Was it 2 days ago? And that was when Ethereum was almost 1K. But he wanted to buy 3 Litecoin simply due to the fact that it was the cheapest one, and he just automatically assumed it's going to go right up to where Bitcoin was or where Ethereum is right now. And when you invest in cryptocurrency, you should always really just do your own research on an individual coin before you go into it. Otherwise, you could be making a grave mistake and risking a lot of money. Doing your own research into individual coins will really help how much profit you'll make in the long run. And staying up to date with the news on that coin, like with Ripple here, if you know you were staying up to date with the news, constantly checking, and you saw, you know, Ripple was rejected by Coinbase, you should sell instantly as soon as you heard that news line, because, you know, a lot of people will and have already, and it's at down 16% right now. I say it's going to go back down to about $2 in my opinion, by the end of this week, but I think it will stay around $2 for right now. I think it's just extremely overvalued. I think Ripple is a excellent crypto for what it is. It's more of a centralized currency. I'm not a huge fan of that. But however, it doesn't mean it's not a good currency. let's just go ahead and go on with something else here. Ethereum has broke 1,000. I did that shortly after I made my video yesterday when it was close to breaking 1,000, and I believe its all-time high now is roughly 1,075. Excuse me. So it almost broke 1,100 today, but it's come back down a little bit, probably due to the Bitcoin run-up. Bitcoin is up 10% today. We are at 16,000, which is great. It's great to see Bitcoin coming back up. I don't know why I click that every single time when I mean to go to the charts. But Bitcoin has had a great day, going up from 14,800 24 hours ago to 16,400. And we can see the way this typically goes is we've got a standard support line. It'd probably be best to show in trading view. Excuse me. Sorry if I sound a little stopped up right now. So let's go to 2018. Let's go to 15 minute. That should be back a day almost before. Okay. So, all right. So the way it's kind of gone is, you can see it's kind of had a little bit of a support around 14.7 for about 8 hours roughly, and the support was going up and up a little bit, as you can see, and then you know, it had a resistance level right about 15,163, and as you can see right here, as it broke that resistance, it just skyrocketed. So that's something to look for in crypto, is to see if something's right about to break a resistance, or if it has, most likely we will burst through the next couple stages. So something to look forward to here, if you want to get in right before another spike, would be kind of see it stable out a little bit, but head in an upward trends with the lows getting higher and then the highs getting higher also. So it'll kind of go in this direction right here, but at a little bit of a slower rate, kind of like this right here. So I expect this next low to probably end right about here, and then we'll probably have a high right about here, and let's see what's the buy to sell. The next real big resistance area, 20,000 has a major resistance. There's a bunch of people that have sell orders set for 20,000, but the buy overall on demand looks a little bit higher right here. As we can see, zooming in, once we break through, really once we break, let's see here, what it's trading on CoinMarketCap at 16,453. So using TradingView, what exchange is this off of? Bitstamp. I'm not a huge fan of Bitstamp. Bitcoin to USD via Coinbase. We'll use that here. Well, even on Coinbase it's trading a little bit low. I wonder what is making it so high. So on Binance it is trading for 17,894. That is insane. Wow. That's ridiculous. But once we really break over, I would say 16,000 and probably about 16,100 on Coinbase, it'll probably bust through and have another decent rise. But if it doesn't do that, it's probably just going to continue to stabilize a little bit, maybe go down. It all depends on that, if it can bust through the resistance. So on to some other big movers for the day. Bitcoin Cash, it's kind of staying stable. Cardano pulling back a decent bit. It's about to go back under $1. Cardano has been moving really strong lately, and if you've been in it since it was about 20 cents, you've still made some great profit, so good on you. Tron still moving strong today, with another 10% gain, although I'm pretty sure it's kind of just stabilized in the past couple hours. Let's look at the 1 day. Yeah, it's been about, it did peak pretty high here at 30 cents. That's insane. But overall, the past 24 hours, it has just kind of stayed even. Well, it's gone up 10%, which is a big deal, but it's not moved extremely high in the past 24 hours compared to what it's been doing with the 50% numbers and such daily. But if it does actually pull back to this 30 cent mark, that's going to be a huge gain. But if it just continues to stabilize around 21 cent right now, it will show that it's down a lot, like in a 24-hour chart. But in reality, it is still up a lot. IOTA saying about $4 almost. Litecoin's kind of come back up again to about 251. That seems to be where it normally ends every other day, coming back to that point. And also, just so you know, I plan on uploading 2 to 3 videos a day now. One obviously being the daily update every day, and then one video will be just like a random video. For example, I've got a video coming up on BitConnect, my opinion on that. A video on how to save money buying, selling, and trading your cryptocurrency, and a video on how to keep your cryptocurrency secure, and a couple other things like that. Also, I will be doing individual in-depth videos on top ranking cryptocurrencies, and then just other popular ones in general. So if you have a cryptocurrency you want me to kind of do a video on for you, even if it's one I might not be very familiar with, I'm more than happy to do a lot of research on it for you and kind of simplify all of that to you. Sorry about that. Let's see here. Excuse me. I'd be getting sick here. Dash kind of holding in at about 1200. Haven't been any extreme movers. Ryblock's still moving pretty strong. Lisk 21% gain today. Bitcoin 95% gain today. So if you owned any Bitcoin yesterday, now you've doubled your money. So congratulations. It's always nice to see that, especially in a top currency like this. Also, I just want to say Tron, I believe yesterday it either just broke top 10, I think it was position 9 yesterday when I made the video, and now it's moved all the way up to 6th place. So that's a big move. It shows you just how much it's really grown lately. Binance coin has spiked a lot. I wonder what's caused that. There must be some news related to that for that big of a gain for Binance coin. Experience points still with another strong move today. Dent 100% gain in 24 hours. The rank 42 cryptocurrency. About to break a $1 billion market cap. I'm not familiar with Dent, but if you owned any, well, you doubled your USD or Euro or whatever currency you use. You doubled your value. So congratulations. Funfair kind of leveling out after its big run yesterday. Ethos with a huge run today. Salt's kind of pulled back a little bit. Seems to be stabilizing about 12 bucks on a daily basis. It'll run up a little bit and then run back down, but it seems to be holding pretty steady at $12. And let's see, a couple other pretty big movers down the line here. Oh wow. Storm token. Okay. I hadn't even looked at this in the past 2 days. This makes me so happy right now because this is a large portion of my portfolio. I got in on this ICO, and the ICO literally ended like less than a month ago. And it's only been listed on markets. Let's see. Hang on. We're going to look. Yeah, there's not even a 1 month chart that pulls up, I don't think. Yeah. So it got listed on the markets around December 22nd. It got listed on markets for almost 2 cents. And the ICO, when I got in, was at 1 cent for each storm. And since December 22nd, I have literally 17x'd my profits on Storm. Storm is absolutely mooning. If you don't know what Storm is, I've made a video on it previously that kind of delved into it a little bit. But Storm, basically, it is, if you've ever heard of Fiverr, excuse me, it's similar to that in aspect. Just check out that video, and it's basically trying to revolutionize the freelance market, as well as it has a mobile app and a couple of other things that it's doing. So that's crazy to see how Storm started up. What was the market cap? It was 427 million, I believe. In the ICO, it only raised 32 million. So it just shows you how much it's grown. It's just crazy. I just noticed that too, man. Patcoin, the pump and dump, is returning for a big pump here. Smart. Yeah. So Patcoin, you know, it's there. You know, whenever you get cryptocurrencies down towards this end, some of them are really just sketchy, and some of them are amazing, like Radon Network, Bancor. It's a very unique sort of approach. Some other things that are good down in this Storm, obviously, in my opinion. And then you have things like Electronium. My personal opinion on that, I'll do a video on it, but some of you might not like it. Patcoin, which I don't really think, honestly, is worth $325 million, but it is right now. And Time New Bank, never heard of this. I wonder if it's an actual bank, but that's there. But really, cryptocurrency is at a $770 million market cap, so it's still been a pretty good day for cryptocurrency in general. And yeah, so Storm to the moon. I guess that's how we're going to end it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and I'll see you guys later.